The first speaker today will be Dan Shechtman, actually from Israel. And as we already heard, the beginning is very, very important. And we already had lots of conversation together. And it's even started much earlier. So his grandfathers and grandparents already were very much involved in science. And actually they came from different parts actually of the world. And the word of the small things, and I am 100% sure he will mention it, that he was really had a huge curiosity how it works. And his grandfather gave him a magnifying glass, and he was going around and tried to explore the world, how these small words are working. And he was also very fascinating for different books and also the different dreams. And one of actually Smith, a railroad engineer, gave him a very big influence, the Mysterious Island book, and he was very much inspired on how to understand the mysterious world. Of course, besides his dreams and fictions, universities were highly important in his education. He was at also different universities, but the Technical University, where Albert Einstein played a key role in its early development, helped shape Shechtman's academic path. And of course, he received a bachelor degree, master's degree, and also doctorate in 1972. And what is he very much famous for about the crystals and quasi-crystals? Physicists long believed before his work that the structures of all crystals consisted of patterns then repeated over again. However, in 1982, when he was studying that, he loved, not only liked, but he loved electron microscopy. And when he looked at in the microscope, he realized that the structures showed that there are crystal structures are mathematically regular, but that do not repeat themselves, and these are called quasi-crystals. But there was a very long road to recognition. Even one of his mentors, Linus Pauling, who received 2 Nobel Prizes, one of them in chemistry and the other in peace, actually, he said that there are no quasi-crystals, only quasi-scientists, and his results were highly neglected, but not only neglected, because they completely disagreed with the results he had. He was even removed from his research group by persisting with his claim. And despite the criticism, he stood for year by year with high resilience to prove that he is right. And after scientists in 2009 found naturally occurring quasi-crystals, which is a new kind of mineral found, and at that time after that, everybody knew that this is not a fiction, but this is a reality. So not surprisingly, in 2011, he received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for his discovering. And this is the second part of the life of a scientific result, when other people also discovered it for the second time in the history, how to use it. And currently, there is almost no place and no activities in the world where we don't use in our daily practice the quasi-crystals. So he was not only inside the science, but he also went for presidency in 2014, but he had more experience in laboratory and discoveries, and unfortunately, I must say, he was not elected that time. We really wish that those people who achieve lots of things and has this resilience become president also for a country. So his current position, he is also still at the Technical University in Israel. He is also Professor Emeritus in the US. And there are plenty of awards he received. The day wouldn't be enough to list about his awards. But on the other hand, he is not only in the lab, because we are very, very proud that other countries also involved in science, and I never forget the moment when I met him first in the Lindau meeting, and I explained how advanced we are in this program, and he immediately said, we are delayed, we are late. He starts the same program we are dealing in kindergarten, not at high school level. He has a tremendous program, and we really look forward to his presentation to learn in which year should this program be started and see how we can implement it in Hungary. He has a very, very nice family as well. He already has 12 grandchildren from the 4 children in his life. He has also wisdom for young people, that the main lesson that he learned over the time, a good scientist is a humble and listening scientist, and not one that is sure 100% in what he reads in the textbook. We really, the founders, consider a great privilege and honor to welcome him at the National Academy of Scientists Education meeting. Thank you for your valuable time, and we look forward to your presentation. Danny, thank you very much for being here, and we can't wait to listen your thinking in science and education. Thank you so much.